What if luxury was never meant to be rare? What if it was never meant to separate people, but to bring them closer? And what if the things we call luxury today could actually become tools for fairness, kindness, and real change in the world? Have you ever thought about this quietly in your mind? Why does comfort feel like it belongs to only a few people? Why do some people live surrounded by choices, while others struggle just to meet basic needs? And the biggest question, can this ever change? This is not just an idea. This is a feeling many people share deep inside. A feeling that the world has beauty, but not everyone gets to touch it equally. Today, we talk about something powerful. Worldie equality and a luxury for good. It may sound big, but the meaning is simple. It means a world where luxury is not selfish. A world where success does not forget responsibility. A world where beauty is shared, not locked away behind privilege. But let's slow down and really understand this. When you hear the word luxury, what do you think of? Expensive clothes? Big houses? Fast cars? Fancy hotels? Things that feel distant for most people? Now ask yourself something important. Why does luxury feel so far away for so many? Why is it often connected only with wealth and not with meaning? What if we could change that? What if luxury was not about showing off, but about lifting others up? Imagine a world where every luxury product helps someone in need. Imagine if buying something beautiful also meant giving education to a child. Imagine if every purchase helped bring clean water, food, or shelter to someone who needs it. Would luxury still feel empty then? Or would it suddenly feel alive, meaningful, human? Because deep down, all of us want the same things. We want comfort. We want safety. We want respect. We want a better life. We want to feel valued. But the truth is, not everyone starts from the same place. Some people are born into opportunity. Some are born into struggle. Some walk into doors that are already open. Others spend their whole life trying to knock on closed ones. So here is the question again. Can luxury still exist in a fair world? Or can luxury become a part of creating that fairness? What if we stopped seeing luxury as excess and started seeing it as impact? Not ego, but purpose. Not separation, but connection. Not only what I have, but what it does for others. Think about a simple object. A watch, a shirt, a bag, a pair of shoes. Now imagine if each of those items carried a hidden meaning. Every time you buy it, someone somewhere gets education. Someone gets food. Someone gets healthcare. Someone gets hope. Would it still be just an item? Or would it become something bigger than that? This is where the idea of luxury for good begins. It does not remove beauty from life. It gives beauty a responsibility. Because the world does not need less luxury. It needs more meaningful luxury. And now let's talk about equality. Equality does not mean everyone becomes the same. It means everyone gets the same chance. The same chance to dream. The same chance to grow. The same chance to build a life with dignity. But right now, that chance is not equal everywhere. So what can we do about it? Maybe the answer is not only in big systems or big governments. Maybe the answer also starts with small choices. What if we started asking questions before we spend money? What if we asked, who benefits from this? What impact does this brand create in the world? Does this company only take, or does it also give? Because every time you spend money, you are not just buying something. You are supporting a system. You are voting for a kind of world. So what kind of world are we voting for? A world of only profit? Or a world of profit with purpose? A world of separation? Or a world of shared growth? Think about this carefully. We live in a time where everything is connected. People, ideas, businesses, and cultures are closer than ever before. So why should luxury stay disconnected from responsibility? Why should beauty not help others? Why should success not create fairness? What if success itself was measured differently? Not just by how much you earn, but by how many lives you improve. Not just by what you own, but by what you give back. Imagine a world like that. A world where luxury brands are not just known for style, but also known for saving lives, educating children, and supporting communities. Wouldn't that change how we see success? And more importantly, wouldn't that change how we feel about luxury itself? Because real luxury is not just what you wear or own. Real luxury is also peace of mind. It is also knowing that your choices are not hurting others, but helping them. Now let's go deeper. Think about how powerful consumption is. Every single day, billions of choices are made across the world. People buy things, sell things, trade things, support things. But most of the time, we don't think about the full journey behind what we buy. Where did it come from? Who made it? Who benefited from it? And who might still be waiting for fairness in that system? These questions matter more than we realize. Because behind every product, there is a story. Behind every brand, there is a chain of lives connected to it. So what if we made those chains stronger, not just for profit, but for people? What if every luxury experience included a layer of giving back? Not as charity, but as part of the design itself. That is the shift we are talking about. Worldie equality and a luxury for good is not just a slogan. It is a mindset shift. It says that beauty should not be empty. It says that success should not be blind. It says that comfort should not ignore struggle. And most importantly, it says that we can do better. Now pause for a moment and think. Have you had the power to change one thing about the world of luxury? What would it be? Would you make it more affordable? Would you make it more ethical? Would you make it more equal? Or would you make it all of these things together? The truth is, change does not always start with big actions. It starts with awareness. It starts with questions. It starts with conversations like this. And every big change in history started exactly like that. A thought. A voice. A question that refused to disappear. So maybe this is one of those moments. Maybe this is where we start thinking differently about success. Maybe this is where we start expecting more from the things we buy. Maybe this is where we stop separating luxury from humanity. Because at the end of the day, we all live on the same planet. We all breathe the same air. We all want a better life for ourselves and for others. So why not build a world where luxury and equality walk together? A world where doing good is not rare, but normal. A world where helping others is not special, but expected. A world where success feels complete because it is shared. This is not a dream that is too far away. It is a direction we can choose step by step. And yes, it starts with us. With what we support, with what we buy, with what we believe in. So if this message made you think even a little, hold on to that thought, because that thought matters. And if you believe in this idea of worldly equality and luxury for good, then share it, talk about it, keep it alive. Because ideas only grow when people carry them forward. And before we end, here is something to remember. Luxury is not only about what you take from the world, it is also about what you give back to it. And maybe, just maybe, the greatest luxury of all is the ability to make someone else's life better. If you enjoyed this voiceover, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more meaningful and powerful messages like this. Your support helps this message reach more people who need to hear it. And maybe together, we can move a little closer to a world where luxury is not only for a few, but for good, and for everyone.